go by your topics, all right? So you said the Earth is, it's not flat, it's a sphere.
That's what I think. Yeah, it's definitely not flat.
Okay. Can you prove it a sphere?
Well, what would it take to prove it to you?
Well, nothing scientific. I just want to hear that, like something where if I can prove what you're saying is incorrect. So pick Gassard, right? Took a photo 443 kilometers.
That's not the name of the guy. That's the name of the mountain he was standing
It's
on.
the mountain. It's a pick Gassard photo. Okay,
Yeah.
let's just say that. Okay, 443 kilometers. All right, you happy with that? It's from one mountain to another.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I know this may bore you, but how is that possible?
Because he was standing on top of a mountain.
And what he took of the mountain is 443 kilometers.
Yeah, when you're on top of a mountain, you can see very, 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 very far. You can plug this into like an Earth curve calculator.
I've already plugged in. So it's 15 kilometers of curvature that you need. You can plug it in yourself right now.
Let's see here. You can't see me, but I literally wrote a book about this, and this specific claim is in the book.
I don't care about the book. All I care about is facts, right? So
which is why I'm going to go over the facts. In 2016, Mark Brett took a photo that holds the world record for the Earth's longest line of sight. Standing in Spain, Mark captured the tip of Pic Gaspard, a mountain in the Alps 443 kilometers away. Due to the calculations, at a distance of 443 kilometers, the Earth would do a downward curve of over 15,000 meters for a 1.8 meter tall person. That's the 15 kilometers that you referenced. Pic Gaspard is only 3,883 meters tall. This means Pic Gaspard is 11,117 meters shy of the visible horizon. Have they done it? Have they exposed the globe Earth lie? Of course not. What they've done is concealed several important pieces of data. For one, Mark was not standing at sea level. He took the pictures from the top of another mountain, Pic Finistralis, or maybe it's Finistreas, elevation 2,286 meters. If we run the calculations, we find at 443 kilometers from his height, an object would only need to be 5,030 meters tall to breach the visible horizon.
Concentrate.
I'm literally reading. I don't know what makes you think I'm not concentrating. So we are still 1,000. Buddy, I'm going to just read this and then you can talk for a while. Just fucking hold your horses. What?
All right. Are you ready? Let's have a conversation. Don't mute me. I don't mute anyone when I...
So we're still 1,147 meters shy. So clearly we're missing something. An important note is if you were to climb Pic Finistraeus and zoom in with a powerful camera, even on a clear day, you likely wouldn't see Pic Gaspard.
Right.
That's because the conditions must be just right. What allowed Mark to take the photo was atmospheric refraction. It goes on, but I'll let you chime in here now. But the very first thing we have to do is, why did you fallaciously say that there's 15 kilometers of curvature when that's how much curvature there would be if he took the picture from the ground? Why did you completely discount the fact that he was on top of a mountain when he took the picture?
What did you just say?
What did you just say? Why did you say 15 kilometers?
What did you say? If he took it from the ground, you can't be that stupid.
No, but you definitely can, and I'm pretty sure you are, because that was your original argument. Why did you say 15?
How high?
Why did you say 15 kilometers?
Here we go. You keep muting me, cuz.
Yeah. Dude, we're back to it. But in Australia, they say cuz, huh? All right, shit, for real. Why'd you say 15 kilometers, for real?
How high is he where he's taking the photo from?
Nah, for real. You ain't answer my question. So For real, cuh. Why did you say 15 kilometers, cuh?
Are you listening? How high is he when he takes the photo?
Why did you say 15 kilometers, cuh?
Tell me how high he is.
Tell me. I promise I'll do that after you answer the question. Why did you say 15 kilometers, cuh?
It doesn't matter how high you are, you twit, or where you are. It's what you're looking at, you twit.
That's like
dumb,
that's literally false. So I don't know what to tell you.
Dumb, okay, hang on 1 second, Pete. All right, you ready?
You're telling me that you cannot see farther when you go higher in elevation?
Oh my god.
Oh my twit, cuh. Yeah. Are you telling me that if you go higher you cannot see farther? Twit, cuh.
Are you ready, Pete? You would have to be, of course, when you go higher, you can see the horizon. It's called your eye level is the horizon, Pete.
That's what it's called. It's called your eye level is the horizon, Pete.
Your eye level is.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure nobody's ever called it that, Twitka. So, anyways, in addition to autographed copies of both my books and, of course, Spanky, I'm excited to announce that I now have stickers, tumblers, apparel, and more on my store. Take Spanky, the God-defeating penguin, and can you put that into a logical syllogism with you wherever you go now. Why did you say 15 kilometers, cuh?
Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay.
I've been ready for about 3 minutes, but you haven't answered the question, cuh. Why did you say 15 kilometers?
Stop fucking mute me then, you prick.
Then answer the question, you twit, cuh.
You keep muting me. Stop fucking muting me.
Okay, you didn't answer the question, so now you're getting muted. Why did you say 15 kilometers, cuh?
If you stand at sea level and you're looking at something from sea level, it's the same. If you're looking at fucking 5,000 meters high and you're seeing another fucking structure 5,000 meter high, it's the same as being at sea level. You can't be that fucking stupid. Are you that dumb?
I don't know what makes you think. I don't know what makes you think that if you're on top of a mountain, you cannot see farther than somebody on the ground.
Oh my god, you can't be that fucking stupid.
Do you think that people on mountains can see farther than people on the ground?
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh, your false Twitka god. Do you think that people on mountains cannot see farther than people on the ground?
Concentrate, mate. Just concentrate for a sec. If it's all at the same level...
It's not at the same level. One person's on a mountain. You're not tracking, cuh.
He was on a mountain, taking a photo of a mountain.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You can't be that fucking stupid.
What am I stupid about? Are you saying he did not stand on a mountain and took a photo of another mountain? What am I stupid about?
At ground level or you're on a mountain?
He wasn't at ground level. You can see farther when you're on... Cuh. You can see farther when you're on top of a mountain, cuh. I need you to acknowledge this.
If he was at 3,008...
Stop. You can see farther if you're on top of a mountain. Cuh. Address this. You can see farther when you are on top of a mountain, cuh. Address it.
Stop changing the subject, bro.
I'm not changing the subject. I've been talking about Pic Gaspard this entire time. I even have, well, you can't see me, but I even have a picture of it in my book that I wrote here.
And
you can see farther if you are on top of a mountain, cuh. Acknowledge that claim.
Stop fucking muting me.
I already told you that you will not get muted if you answer the question, but every time you don't, you get muted. So, Twitka, you can see farther when you're on top of a mountain. Acknowledge the claim.
You are a fucking dick.
I like how you're not answering, addressing the claim. Or
you know what? I thought you'd actually be a good bloke to argue. But you're not.
If you're on top of a mountain, can you see farther than somebody on the ground?
You're just muting me. Let me answer it.
Say yes or no, or you're going to get muted.
Don't tell me what the fucking...
Say yes or no, or you're going to get muted. Don't tell me what to fucking do, mate. You have no power here, Fredo. You have as much power. You have as much power as brain cells. So, if you're on top of a mountain, you can see farther than somebody on the ground. Yes or no?
Incorrect.
Okay. Well, I don't know what makes you think that.
You know what? You know what? Because he's not looking at the ground, you fuckwit. He's looking at...
It doesn't matter what he's looking at.
You dumb fuck, Pete. You can't be this fucking stupid.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. If you're on top of a car and you're looking at another car...
Hey, Fredo, can you see the sunset? Or when somebody's on the ground and they see the sunset, will a person in a very tall building still be able to see the sun? Fredo, the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to answer this very specific question. So stop with all the "ya fucking cunt" and all the twitka and whatever else. So the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to answer this very specific question.
I'm not going to answer.
If somebody's on the ground and they see the sun set, could somebody in a very tall building still be able to see the sun?
From their perspective.
So the answer is yes. So that means if somebody's higher up than somebody else, they can see farther.
Okay. Now hang on.
Okay. So we are about to have a bountiful conversation. Once you admit that you were wrong, the words "I am a cunt" and "I was wrong" are going to come out of your mouth, or you're never going to get taken off mute. So whenever you're ready, say, "I'm a bloody cunt and I was wrong."
If you're on level 1.
No. Your line is, "I'm a bloody cunt and I was wrong."
You know what your line is? You're a scared little faggot. Scared little faggot.
Yeah, I mean cigarette where you're from, right?
You're a scared little... Imagine.
How come incredibly good-looking people with amazing hats on TikTok trigger you so much?
You're a dumb.
How come incredibly good-looking men with awesome hats on TikTok who are smarter than you trigger you so much? Why is that? Why do you resort to slurs when somebody makes you prove to the entire live panel that you were wrong? Why do you do that? Cunt is a term of endearment in Australia. I know that you know that.
Don't tell me what I do. No. You're a fucking American. Your gut. So
the question was, you can do one of two things. You can either say, "I'm a bloody cunt and I was wrong," or you can tell me, why is it that I make you so insecure that you have to lash out and use slurs? Why is that?
Oh, you said cunt.
Cunt is a term of endearment in Australia. It means the same thing as dude.
A poof is a lounge. Poof is a lounge.
Poof is a lounge? Can you speak English, please?
Well,
are you a veteran of the Emu Wars? Is that why you're so angry? Because you lost?
You are the dumbest fuck in the world, bro.
A dumb wool, bruh? Again, can you speak English, please?
You can't even...
I'm a bloody cunt and I was wrong. That's your line. Chat, I think I made it angry. Oh, chat, it won't take itself off mute. Damn it. Now, chat, it's whispering, damn it.
How do you feel being a liar?
I'm not a liar.
There you are. You're just like...
About what? About not being a liar? That's clever. Almost.
Let's pretend you're on a 30-story building, right?
Yeah, I can see farther than people on the ground. Yeah.
Are you listening? You're not going to listen. Right? You're on a 30-story building, right? So you can see further on the horizon.
That is correct.
But if there's, hang on 1 second.
Which means what you said earlier was wrong. Your entire argument about the mountain is wrong. And so you're a bloody cunt. Now you won't admit that you're a bloody cunt who was wrong, but
there's another 30-story building 443 kilometers away. You are only looking at eyesight. That's all you're doing, Pete.
And the eyesight of the person up high allows them to see farther than the person on the ground. I've known this for almost my entire life.
Where the photograph is taken.
Sorry, could you say that again in English?
How high?
I can't understand you.
At what height?
I can't understand you. Could you say it in English, please?
You hate it when you're fucking wrong, eh, bros?
I can't. Chat, I can't understand what it's saying.
So how high was the mountain? Where he took the photo from?
What? I think you just said my wife got buggered by an emu and that's why I'm so bitter about life. Chat, I think what it just said was my wife got buggered by an emu and that's why I'm so bitter about life. But I'm not 100% sure. Fredo, could you just say yes or no? Is that what you said? Never mind. The chat is all agreeing that that's what you said, so we can move on. What do you want to talk about next?
You can't be that fucking stupid, Pete. Really? Are you stupid?
Why are you still talking about your wife getting buggered by an emu? What is?
Can you buggered?
Yeah, buggered by an emu.
Are you on
an emu slapped its cloaca against your wife's crotch. That's what it means to be buggered by something.
Wrong words.
She wanted it though.
Wrong words. Let's talk about your Big Bang. Let's go to Big Bang. All right. So it's an explosion. You think that?
Oh, that's not what buggered means. I thought that's what that meant. Isn't there a word similar to that?
No, you're a fuckwit. You know you're a fucking...
That could dipshit. Be. I thought that's what that meant.
No, it doesn't. You're a dipshit.
Maybe in the UK it means something like that.
No,
I don't know.
You twit. No, it doesn't. Fuck, you are hopeless. All right, let's go. All right.
Where are we going?
Let's do this. Okay. So let's do the Big Bang.
No, we're talking about flat Earth. No, we're gonna focus on what you're most insecure about because it's really funny.
Do you know the greatest bit of flat Earth I love, which you guys can never answer? Globey, all the globers can never answer. So you see Venus twice in a day.
Yeah, no kidding. How's it possible on a globe? Demonstrate the contradiction.
I'll tell you. So this is what happens. You can see my videos, but what would happen is in the morning, you'll see Venus, right? And it's sun rising. So that means it's on the other side of the sun.
No.
When you do 12 hours in your stupid little pathetic chair, I want you to turn around 180 degrees because that's 12 hours. And then you see Venus again in the afternoon. Completely in fucking possible on a globe. You know what makes it worse? Every single planet you can see 12 hours later, Nelly. It's 11 to 12 hours later. How do you do that on a spinning globe, mate?
I'd have to see like this modeled or something like that, but we see Venus.
How do you need a model? It's just common sense. It's pure common sense. If you see something at 4 a.m., 12 hours later, you're facing a completely different direction. You can't see it at 4 p.m. I just saw Venus right out there. There you go. I'll show you my sun. Right out there.
Oh, okay. So it is as easy as I thought. So it works because you see Venus in the east during, I don't know if it'd be morning or evening, but you see it in the east and then you see it in the west. So what you're saying is I turn around, so I see Venus in this direction. 12 hours later, When I'm facing this direction, I can't see it anymore. But that's not the observation we make. In the morning, you see it in either the east or west, I don't know. And then 12 hours later, you see it in the opposite. So yeah, you do have to look the other way to see it. So I suspected the answer was as easy as that. And yeah, that is the answer.
Let's do it. No, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. I'll do it for you. Here's the basketball.
Let's do what? Are we gonna watch? Are we gonna watch an emu video of you and your wife? Your wife and the emu?
There's your son.
Are we gonna watch your wife banging cloacas with an emu? No, we're not gonna do that. Okay, chat. It can't unmute itself. I don't understand why. Cloacalingus. That's actually really funny. It has no wife? I mean, I hope not.
Are you ready?
For what?
There's Venus. There's the sun. There's you.
I can't see you.
Fag, and there's you on your little fag ball, right?
Oh, geez. Hey, if you say that again, I'm going to have to kick you off, just so you know.
There you are. In the morning, you will turn to see Venus. That's 5 a.m. That's the sun. When you turn 12 hours later, oh wow, look where you're facing.
Yeah, you see
Venus.
Yeah, you have to look in the other direction. Venus appears in the east in the morning and the west in the evening. So that absolutely confirms, or is consistent with, I guess, the globe. God, what is it doing? Now it's acting like a child.
Turning.
Chat, why is it talking like that? If you have something pulled up on your camera, nobody can see your camera, including me. So sorry to disappoint. But literally, Venus, it appears in the east in the morning and the west at sunset. So the whole thing about it ends up on the other side, or Earth turns, but you can still see it.
Ready? Let's look where the sun's coming up. Ready? That's north. Ready? There you go.
Yeah, the sun rises in the north. That is an average flat Earth statement right there. Remember when the sun rose in the north? What do you want to talk about next? Because I made you prove to everybody that if you're on top of a mountain, you can see farther than other people. I made you admit that you're bitter about the emu war because your wife left you for an emu, and now she slaps cloacas with that emu. And now we proved that your whole thing about Venus, how come we can see it, is completely disproven. So what do you want to talk about next?
Sorry.
Hey, I have a question. When you're peeking through the window, watching getting cucked by an emu, watching an emu bang cloacas with your wife, do you ever look up and notice that you cannot see the North Star while this is happening? Because it happens at night.
Are you talking to me?
Could you say that again in English?
Are you talking to me?
Ain't toint me? No, English, please.
Are you?
When you peer through the window to watch the emu that defeated you in battle in the Great Emu War slap cloacas with your wife, do you ever look up at the night sky and realize that you cannot see the North Star?
No, because you're fucking your boyfriend. So no, I can't.
Why?
I can't.
Why does somebody else engaging in sodomy prevent you from seeing the North Star?
The emus had us, bro. The emus killed us. Bro.
Hey, wait a minute. Buggery does mean in the Cambridge dictionary.
But you got fucked in the ass by plenty of other guys.
What's wrong with that? In the Cambridge dictionary, it does say that buggery can mean, but it's a particular kind of sex, I guess. So I was, even when I'm wrong, I'm still kind of right. Isn't that incredible? Only I could actually pull that off. So the question was, when you're getting cucked by the emu and you look through the window at night, do you ever look up and notice that you can't see the North Star?
Because you're getting fucked in the ass.
That's fine. I don't know what that has to do with anything. So do you ever notice that you can't see the North Star?
So what's it got to do with an emu?
Well, you do these observations at night because you miss her. The emu took her away from you. So you go to see her and you're not getting any action. So by proxy, watching the emu slap cloacas with your wife is the closest thing to any action that you can get. So that's the connection. But you ever notice that you can't see the North Star? Now, why is it that people in the Southern Hemisphere can't see the North Star? It'd be so easy to see it if the Earth was flat.
All right, so let's get a kilometer road.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna answer the question of why can't you in the Southern Hemisphere see the North Star?
Are you gonna listen? Are you gonna listen? Get a kilometer road flat.
Nope, we're not gonna take a kilometer-long rope. So why can't you in the Southern Hemisphere see the North Star?
Coward. You are a coward, bro. You are a coward. The biggest coward.
I'm a coward? Okay. I don't know what that is. DJ Khaled? I do suffer from my own success, actually. I had a crazy person running around spreading lies about me online, like literally this morning. So I am suffering from my own success. I am Khaled. So that's the first thing you've gotten right today. But anyways, why can't you, a Southern Hemisphere chap, see the North Star? Oh, shit. What did I do? Chat, I think I just broke my TikTok.